Today I'm going to tell you my favorite book series. So, these are going to go in order that I read them, starting with the first series that I read, and then the most recent series that I read. That has been my favorite. My bookshelf today is very random because I had to take half of them off to make this video. Starting with the series of Unfortunate Events by Lemony Snicket. I loved these as a kid. I read them all. Then I went back to the beginning and I read them again. But I love the mystery and I love the hidden clues. And I love how the author was part of the story. The next series is the Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling. I did see the movies first. Obviously on everybody's favorites list. Next is the Twilight Saga by Stephenie Meyer. I was in Twilight denial for a long time. And then finally I just started them and there was no turning back. I read them more times than I can count. First movie, amazing. I love that director. The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. I flew through the first book, and then the second and third book took me so long to go through them, but they were amazing books. My next favorite series is the Percy Jackson series by Rick Riordan. This is the last book. It's called The Last Olympian. I really like the first movie. I don't like the second movie, so. My next favorite series is called Matched, and then Crossed, and then Reached. It's by Ali Condi. So I love the covers and how they're coordinated. I had to pre-order Reached. I remember that experience when I Google searched the next book, and it didn't come out yet. And I was freaking out because that's never happened to me before. This is literally the first time that the last book was not out yet. For me, they were very page-turning. Other people, they were like, what? No, that was so boring. No, I really got into these, and the style of writing is so unique. The characters are on point. I love the characters. The Princess Diaries by Meg Cabot. You might not know, but she's writing another book. It's going to come out soon. And, but so far, my favorite in the series is Princess Forever. That was a really great series. I recommend it. You know, you might feel a little too old, but if you're younger, if you're in middle school or early high school watching this, I totally recommend The Princess Diaries. Here's The Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare. These books are amazing. I recommend them to anybody. In other series, you know, you read it and there's everyone's straight and white, boring, but not in these books. These books are so amazing. They're so funny and they're so romantic. And there's so much action, adventure, and mystery. There's so many characters that you never get bored. My next series you've probably heard of, Divergent. The second book was so great. So many plot twists. My next favorite series is the Caster Chronicles. These are by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll. The first book was really great, and then the second book was really slow. I did not enjoy the second book. The third book was really good, but it took me a while to read, and the fourth book was really good. What kept me going was like the main character, because he's a great narrator. So I plan on reading Dangerous Creatures. Wow, the characters are really great and I want to keep going even though they take me so long to read. I don't know why. My next favorite series is The Maze Runner. These are by James Dashner. My next book series is Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead. Woo, this series is so great. Lots of suspense for me. I can't wait to read Bloodlines, but you know, it was such a great series. Vampire Academy is so underrated. The next series I read, The Infernal Devices by Cassandra Clare. This was one of those things where it's like, Abby, when are you going to read The Infernal Devices? So I finally read the first book, and then over a year later, I reread the first book and finally just sat down and I read the second and third one. And I read them really fast, and the third book made me cry. I'm looking at these. These are all like gray and brown. Like, whose idea was that? Like, I know we're in the 1800s, but still. I loved Sophie and Gideon. This series was so good. My last favorite series is the most recent that I read. It was a few months ago. Shatter Me, Unravel Me, Ignite Me. Woo! This series was really great. I did not expect to read them really fast. When I finished them, I just wanted to start them again. They were so good. The main character is this girl that's just so, she conquers all. She's my role model. And the author is this amazing woman. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and check my channel every weekend for new content. I love you so much. Thank you for watching.